Hi, I'm Nelson, and this is the Sir Nelson English School. In this school, we help you to improve your reading, writing, speaking, and listening. We also help you to pass the IELTS test. In this video, we are going to focus on the use of much, many, a little, and a few. We are going to do lots of practice in speaking, reading, writing, and listening. First, in this
Page 14. How much milk do you want? Listen to the first model.
How much milk do you want?
Not too much, just a little.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
This is meant for practice. How much milk do you want? Milk is uncountable, so we use how much. Just a little. Milk is uncountable, so we can use just a little. When you are giving something to someone, you say, okay, here you are. The other person will thank you. It is only polite. Let's listen to the second model.
Listen to the second model.
How many cookies do you want? Not too many. Just a few. Okay, here you are. Thanks.
In the second model, we are looking at cookies. Cookies are countable, so we use how many and just a few. When you are giving something to someone, you say, okay, here you are. The other person will say, thanks, to be polite, and you will reply, you are welcome. Now, we are going to follow the two models to practice our grammar and speaking skills. Listen and follow what they are telling you. In this video, you are going to write. Listen and write.
Do exercise 1 based on the first model. You will hear the correct line after you speak. We'll begin.
How much rice do you want?
Not too much, just a little.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
Remember, when you see that word in blue, write, make sure you get your notebook and you write. Again, we have the word write. Listen and write.
Do exercise 2 based on the second model. You will hear the correct line after you speak. We'll begin.
How many French fries do you want?
Not too many. Just a few.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
Remember to write every slide where you see that word write. When you see that slide write, it means write in your notebook.
Do exercises 3, 4, and 5. 3. We'll begin.
How much ice cream do you want?
Not too much. Just a little.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
You may write if you wish, but you don't have to. This is for practice purposes. Listen and follow what they are telling you. Listen and do what they are telling you in the recording.
4. You begin.
How much coffee do you want?
Not too much. Just a little.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
Remember, this is for practice purposes.
Five. You begin.
How many meatballs do you want?
Not too many. Just a few.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
Practice. How to say it. Complimenting about food. Listen.
Page 15. How to say it. Complimenting about food. Listen.
This chicken is delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
This chicken is very good.
I'm glad you like it.
This chicken is excellent.
I'm glad you like it.
This chicken is wonderful.
I'm glad you like it.
This chicken is fantastic.
I'm glad you like it. These potatoes are delicious.
I'm glad you like them.
These potatoes are very good.
I'm glad you like them.
These potatoes are excellent.
I'm glad you like them.
These potatoes are wonderful.
I'm glad you like them.
These potatoes are fantastic.
I'm glad you like them.
Practice. Follow the model and you practice number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Role play. Listen.
Page 15. Role play. Would you care for some more? Listen to these conversations.
How do you like the chocolate cake?
I think it's delicious.
I'm glad you like it. Would you care for some more?
Yes, please. But not too much. Just a little. My doctor says that too much chocolate cake is bad for my health.
Second one.
How do you like the cookies?
I think they're delicious.
I'm glad you like them. Would you care for some more?
Yes, please. But not too many. Just a few. My doctor says that too many cookies are bad for my health.
Follow the example, follow the model, follow the role play, and you complete this. You can write this in your book. You may write this too in your book. Follow the model. Next, we are going to improve our reading skills. First, write this in your book. She's buying groceries. Remember, when you see that word right, you write in your book. It is upset.
Page 16. 2 bags of groceries. Listen.
Henry is at the supermarket, and he's really upset. He just bought some groceries, and he can't believe he just spent $60. He bought only a few oranges, a few apples, a little milk, a little ice cream, and a few eggs.
Use this to practice your reading skills.
He also bought just a little coffee, a few onions, a few bananas, a little rice, a little cheese, and a few lemons. He didn't buy very much fish, he didn't buy very many grapes, and he didn't buy very much meat. Henry just spent $60, but he's walking out of the supermarket with only 2 bags of groceries. No wonder he's upset.
Use this to practice your reading skills. Answer these questions. This is just for practice. What did you buy the last time you went to the supermarket? You can practice with a colleague. This one, listen and write the answers in your book.
Page 16. Listening. Listen and choose what the people are talking about. 1.
How much do you want?
Just a little, please.
2.
Do you want some more?
Okay, but just a few.
3.
These are delicious.
I'm glad you like them.
4.
I ate too many.
How many did you eat?
5.
They're bad for my health.
Really?
6.
It's very good.
Thank you.
7.
Would you care for some more?
Yes, but not too much.
8.
There isn't any.
There isn't?
17. Delicious. Listen. Lucy likes French fries. In fact, she eats them all the time. Her friends often tell her that she eats too many French fries, but Lucy doesn't think so. She thinks they're delicious.
Use this video to practice your reading skills. Do the same here.
Fred likes ice cream. In fact, he eats it all the time. His doctor often tells him that he eats too much ice cream. But Fred doesn't think so. He thinks it's delicious. Tastes terrible. Listen. Daniel doesn't like vegetables. In fact, he never eats them. His parents often tell him that vegetables are good for him. But Daniel doesn't care. He thinks they taste terrible.
Use this to practice your reading skills.
Alice doesn't like yogurt. In fact, she never eats it. Her children often tell her that yogurt is good for her, but Alice doesn't care. She thinks it tastes terrible.
Answer this question. This is for practice. You can do this with a colleague. Now let's go to what we call partitives. Write this in your book. Number 1, 2, 3. A can of soup. Cans of fish. Number 3. A can of soda. Number 4, 5, and 6, you write in your book. 7, 8, 9, write in your book. 10, 11, 12, you write. 13, 14, you write. 15, 16, you write. 17, 18, 19, 20, you write. Write all this in your book. 25, 26, 27. Write this in your book. Try to copy this, and you can write your own shopping list, assuming you are going to the supermarket. The model.
Page 20. Do we need anything from the supermarket? Listen to the model.
Do we need anything from the supermarket?
Yes, we need a loaf of bread.
A loaf of bread?
Yes.
Anything else?
No, just a loaf of bread.
Follow the model and you write this. This is for practice purposes. Listen.
2. We'll begin.
Do we need anything from the supermarket?
Yes, we need a jar of jam.
A jar of jam?
Yes.
Anything else?
No, just a jar of jam.
This is for practice purposes. Practice.
3. We'll begin.
Do we need anything from the supermarket?
Yes, we need a bottle of ketchup.
A bottle of ketchup?
Yes.
Anything else?
No, just a bottle of ketchup.
Practice. Practice.
5. We'll begin.
Do we need anything from the supermarket?
Yes, we need a can of soup.
A can of soup?
Yes.
Anything else?
No, just a can of soup.
Practice. 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 Copy this in your book. Copy this too in your book.
Page 21. How much does a head of lettuce cost? Listen to the first model.
How much does a head of lettuce cost?
$1.95.
$1.95? That's a lot of money.
You're right. Lettuce is very expensive this week.
Copy this in your book. Copy this in your book. Copy and practice. Write these dialogues in your book. Disappointed, upset, tired. Write this, complete the sentence. Practice your reading. Practice your reading. Answer the questions. Copy this in your book. Listen and write the correct answer.
Page 22. Listening. Listen and choose what the people are talking about. 1.
How much does a gallon cost?
$2.79.
2.
They're very expensive this week.
You're right.
3. How many loaves do we need?
3.
4.
Sorry, there aren't any more.
There aren't?
5.
I need 2 pounds.
2 pounds? Okay.
6.
How much does the large box cost?
$5.39.
7.
How many cans do we need?
3.
8.
I bought too much.
Really?
'This is for practice purposes. Follow the model and write. Practice.
2.
What would you like for breakfast?
I can't decide. What do you recommend?
I recommend our pancakes. Everybody says they're very good.
Okay. Please give me an order of pancakes.
Use this slide to practice your speaking.
3.
What would you like for dessert?
I can't decide. What do you recommend?
I recommend our apple pie. Everybody says it's excellent.
Okay. Please give me a piece of apple pie.
Four.
What would you like to drink?
I can't decide. What do you recommend?
I recommend our milk. Everybody says it's wonderful.
Okay. Please give me a glass of milk.
Practice.
5.
What would you like for dessert?
I can't decide. What do you recommend?
I recommend our strawberries. Everybody says they're fantastic.
Okay. Please give me a bowl of strawberries.
Six.
What would you like to drink?
I can't decide. What do you recommend?
I recommend our hot chocolate. Everybody says it's magnificent.
Okay. Please give me a cup of hot chocolate.
Use this slide to practice your speaking.
7.
What would you like for dessert?
I can't decide. What do you recommend?
I recommend our vanilla ice cream. Everybody says it's out of this world.
Okay. Please give me a dish of vanilla ice cream.